Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and got this in the mail, 5 DVDs, so a package unboxing, DVD collection update video, haul video, whatever you want to call it. So just 5 movies. I'm not going to be doing huge unboxings anymore. I haven't done this that much anymore, so cost wise it's not that easy for me to place larger purchases, and I'm not going to be doing them much. 5, 6 is actually kind of okay. From time to time you might see a box set or something like that. So 5 movies which are among my favorites. One isn't that big a favorite, but in fact it was like a good enough movie, but it is very significant because it's the last movie of a really famous actor who has since passed away. So he passed away this year, 31st October. I placed an order in November, so maybe about 2 weeks or a weeks or so. Yeah, I think I placed this towards the end, mid of November, if I'm not mistaken. So it was his last movie, and he was an iconic, very very world famous actor. Hope you've guessed who that actor is so far. So without further ado, let's open up them. I've already tore into them so that I can easily, and I'm not going to be taking out the shrink wrap right now because my bookshelves are in for a dusting. I'm probably going to do that this weekend. So we've got 2 movies in one pack and 3 in the other. Excuse me. Shouldn't be touching my face. But yeah, I'm not going to be taking them off the shrink wrap for the time being. I'll put them on the shelves and then later on we shall rip them later. So the first movie came out I think in 1990. Yeah, and it's one of the best creature films. Can't really call it a horror movie because it's got a lot of fun elements in it, but it is an amazing movie to watch. So you've got Kevin Bacon, Fred Ward, you've got Finn Carter, Reba McEntire, Michael Gross, and I am talking about the original Tremors. So Tremors has got I think 3 or 4, 3 maybe sequels after that. I like the second sequel. After that I've not watched any, and I think they go down in quality really badly. So I'm not really sure if I'll be dipping into those sequels. But this one definitely is a must in my collection, and I've actually waited for a long time. There was an offer for one of the box sets that had I think all the movies. I have to check. For some reason I think that they made they recently made another sequel to it, but I'm not really sure I'm going to watch those. But never say never. This one definitely deserves a place in anybody's collection. If you love scary looking monstrous creatures that come from under the earth and funny stuff happening. For when I say funny stuff, I mean the movie is a comedy also as well. So Tremors, this is the back. Like I said, I'm not tearing open the shrink wrap for now. Next one is a very very funny movie that is kind of near and dear to my heart, and from I know especially one of my cousins also loves this movie quite a bit. I've watched it 2, maybe 3 times already on streaming services, and I think once on cable. And the reason why we love this movie is because he represents us chubby fat guys, and he saves the day. There's a sequel which isn't as good, but it's still a funny movie. This is really funny, and it stars Kevin James. Yes, I am talking about Paul Blart Mall Cop, and it's a fun movie. And but it's a very sweet movie as well, and I really like it. Unfortunately, the sequel isn't that. It isn't that great. It's still funny, but it's kind of like they didn't have to do the things that they did in that movie. I think because the actress was not available or something like that. I do like this movie quite a bit. It was fun. Alright, so that's the first. Like I said, all these 5 are from the same seller, but they came in 2 packages, delivered on the same day, so I am not complaining. No way. Right, so how did I? Okay, I don't think I tore it the entire way through. Yeah, probably should have done that before this video. Well, like I mentioned, this came today, the mail, and I went down to check and see. I didn't. I was expecting this a few days ago, but they said that they've been having some problems with shipping to shipping outside of the UK. So yeah, it's COVID. Cut them some slack. As long as it's not too much of a delay, like a week delay is fine, even now under these conditions. So. Alright, so the second package, and we've got. I haven't seen this cover on the movie. Another really funny movie, gross humor. Some people may not like it, but I haven't. I haven't actually seen this cover on the for this movie before. You can't even see the main actor for other than a small thing over here. So this is probably the first movie of Ryan Reynolds that I watched after. I think after the series that he first created a name for himself, which was Two Guys and a Girl in a Pizza Place, which later became Two Guys and a Girl. I think that ran for like 4 seasons before it got cancelled, and then he went on to start making movies. And if I'm not mistaken, this was the first movie that I watched of his after that series. After I watched that series, so from 2002, is it? I think so. I think it is 2002. So. If you're thinking what am I doing, I'm just actually checking the Wikipedia page. Yes, 2002. Here's a funny movie which is starring Ryan Reynolds, Tara Reid, and who else? Carl Penn is there, as well as Tim Matheson. The movie is called Van Wilder, Party Liaison. It's the Mutts Nuts. So this is probably the first movie in which I thought Tara Reid looked really hot. She was really beautiful in this movie. So she is beautiful, but she's done a lot of stuff to herself, so it's not good. But anyway, this was a really fun movie to watch. And if you remember why this dog is famous in that movie. Alright, so I have next the fourth DVD. I have the sequel, which is pretty good. It's a pretty awesome movie, but the original, of course, the first one is way better, at least in my opinion. Although I kind of club them together and say these two movies are really worthwhile. Of course, they are. I mean, the sequel, even if it isn't as big a hit as the first one is. And they are making a new movie. So 2016 they made a really bad kind of reboot almost, and it tanked at the box office. But this one is the one that we all love, and definitely for me the sequel is as well. I put them together. They're coming with a new movie, and I am talking about the Ghostbusters, or just Ghostbusters. They're here to save the world. Ghostbusters, who you want to call the original. So I already had the second movie for a long time, but the reason why I didn't buy them for this one from Amazon, along with that, is I think at that time they were either sold out or the copies that I was getting was priced quite a bit. So I waited. Oh, by the way, all of these are under £5, like £2.99 for a couple of them. The other two are $3.99. So this was $3.99 from my seller. And yes, the final movie in this collection, in this update video, haul video, is the movie that I was talking about. The final movie of a very charismatic and awesome actor, iconic actor. One second. Damn it. And although I don't have any other, I don't think I really have any of his other movies, I guess. But I will definitely keep my collection. My collection isn't that big, as you can see. It's kind of these So like there's a lot of stuff that I've watched over the years and that I do like, that I haven't bought. And in some cases, because I'm looking for box sets of things to save space, I don't really have too much space. So that so for example, this particular actress. So I am talking about Sean Connery, and the movie is The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. And yeah, although it wasn't a big hit and stuff, for me, I did like this movie quite a bit. I enjoyed it, loved the actors in it. And this was Connery's last movie before he retired from films. So the thing is, like I was mentioning, I want more movies of his. Of course, The Rock is another favorite of mine. Although it's pretty cheesy and stuff, it's a Michael Bay movie, but there were some Michael Bay movies that actually were worth it, and one of them is this. Is The Rock. So I would want to have that in my collection, plus a couple of others. And I want the James Bond movies that he acted in as well. I've been looking for a good price for the box set of James Bond movies. If you notice, I actually have two James Bond movie box sets. They're over there, all right, right next to the Friends, and between the Friends box sets and the Despicable Me box set on top. So that's the Roger Moore collection as well as the Daniel Craig collection. I am looking for the Sean Connery collection. I do want the two movies with Timothy Dalton. I would love to get the same set, so same release, so that it will actually match. And I also want the Pierce Brosnan, who is my favorite Bond, because he's one of my favorite actors as well. So anyway, these are so once I do get a good, I find a good price for the box set, I will definitely get them, because Bond movies, they are pretty much something you can. I don't really concentrate too much when I watch a Bond movie, but I can put them on and enjoy myself for 2 hours that it's running. So anyway, guys, these are the 5 films that I'm adding to my collection right now, and so look forward to. I only have one more order that's on its way here. That's got 3 movies here, I believe. And with that, it's the end of all my purchases. And I had decided I wasn't going to place any orders in December. I did place one. That's the one on the 3rd of December. So that probably will come at the end of the year, or maybe the first week of January. With COVID situation, I guess a lot of orders are being delayed. So I'm not too much worried about that. I will get it when it comes. Other than that, that's pretty much it for now. So I haven't placed, other than that one order, I don't really have anything else in the pipeline. Come January, I will think about placing a few more orders. I have some money coming in from some other work that I'm doing, but I'm not going to be placing anything just about yet. Right, so I think I might get the money before Christmas, but I'm not going to be spending it anytime soon. When I say soon, at least till January. Alright guys, so thank you very much. Let's end this video here. Quick 5 DVD update. Thank you guys, and have a good night.